All right, Chris Killian with ComicBook.com. Hi, Jerry. It's so
Hi,
nice to talk to you again.
same here. Good to see you.
Yeah, great to see you. So I want to start things off with a two-part question. Top Gun Maverick is available on digital on August 23rd. So to celebrate, are you throwing a big giant watch party? And how do I get invited?
Well, I'm not showing a watch party, but I just had a little party for when we hit 1 billion, so that was fun. You missed that one, unfortunately.
That's too bad. Maybe
But
the next one. Next one. I'm in
excellent.
Nashville, but I'll take a special flight to come join your party.
Great.
So I know you can't officially say anything, but it feels like we've got to get a Top Gun trilogy now, right? I mean, now that we've hit that $1 billion mark, I mean, I want to see what Maverick's up to.
Yeah, I do too, but it's going to be up to Maverick to decide if he wants to do another one. Look, I'm enjoying this one. I'm having a blast. It took us 36 years to get this one off the ground, and I'm thrilled that audiences around the world are having a blast with this. And what's fascinating to me, and I would have never expected it, is foreign is outgrossing domestic without China or Russia. So we've captured the imagination of the entire world. And that's why I make movies, to make people feel better, to take them away from their daily lives, their problems, whatever it is, and give them a thrill ride for a couple hours. And this one did it. And I'm thrilled at the fact that the world has experienced it just like we are here in this country.
Right. Yeah. I mean, it's incredible. I saw it, I think, 3 times in the theater alone. So, speaking of, you have produced so many successful movies and you've had such an incredible career. But is there any one movie that you've produced that you feel like is super underrated and deserved a bigger audience than it got?
I think any film that didn't hit a home run is something I feel deserved a better audience. And there are a number of them, unfortunately. But I think the ones like Maverick and some of the other things that we did kind of let us keep making movies.
Yeah. I got a soft spot for Kangaroo Jack personally.
Good. Well,
Like,
that's a fun movie. That did well, believe it or not.
well, when I talk to people about it, I mean, I don't know what the numbers were, but when I talk to people about it, people are like, they don't remember Kangaroo Jack all the time. I'm like, how do you not remember Kangaroo Jack? I love
It's a
that movie.
fun film.
Hypothetically speaking, if Jerry Bruckheimer is Maverick, who's your Iceman?
Oh, I don't know. I got so many people that help me and work with me. I'm very fortunate to have such a great team around me, and they've been with me for years. And all the studios that we work with, they've been great. All the executives, all the actors, the directors, the writers, and I've really been blessed working with such terrific people.
Well, now that we're seeing so much success with these legacy sequels, Top Gun Maverick especially, is there anything that you've previously produced, much like Top Gun, that never got a sequel that you think all these years later would be ripe for a part two?
Well, we're making another Beverly Hills Cop. We start that in like a week or 10 days, and that's going to be for Netflix. We're working on another Pirates of the Caribbean, working on another National Treasure. So those are 3 things right there that we're focusing on.
That's amazing. I wanted to ask you about, like, selfishly, I wanted to ask you about Beverly Hills Cop 4 and National Treasure 3. Is National Treasure 3, is Nicolas Cage coming along back for that?
Let's hope. We're working on a script right now. Hopefully he likes it, but it's really good. So I think we'll get it to him shortly.
I feel like, now that Maverick's had all this success, I've seen so many conversations about like other Tom Cruise properties that like people feel like, oh, I wonder what that character's up to these days. Is there a particular Tom Cruise movie outside of Top Gun that you think, hypothetically speaking, would make like a great sequel?
I would say about 80% of the movies he's made would make a great sequel because he's such a good actor and tells such good stories.
Yeah,
You want to see where these characters ended up. And the reason that they're so successful is he takes you on a ride on every movie.
absolutely.
And that's what a good filmmaker does.
On the subject of the pirates, I mean, again, I know there's not a lot that you can say about it, and I wouldn't want to spoil anything. But are you personally excited, knowing, like, having read the script and knowing what they're working on? Like, are you excited for the next Pirates of the Caribbean movie?
I'm very excited. It's going to be terrific. We're just putting it together right now. We're still working on the screenplay, but it's very unique and has one of the original writers who wrote the first one, Ted Elliott, is writing it. And
Oh, that's awesome.
got a great command of the language, and he's a writes great characters and tells terrific stories.
I can't wait. I'm very excited for that and all of your movies that you're working on. Jerry, it was an absolute pleasure. I don't want to take up any more of your time. I know you're talking to a lot of people today, but thank you so much for taking the time to talk with me.
Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you talking to me.